Hello and thank you for tuning in to Embrace My Melanin. It's your girl Rochelle in today's video. Yes, as you saw by the title, we have a battle of the bronzers going on, y'all. Both products are by Morphe. We have the new Morphe bronzer, which is the Bronze Show bronzer right here, and the Showed Cocoa Wow. And then we have the bronzer that came out probably maybe even 3 years ago. This is the Morphe Glamabronze bronzer in the shade Prodigy. Okay, now I thought that I did a video on the quick little mini bronzer review on the Glamabronze bronzer, but I just went back on my channel and I was like didn't I put that up? And I guess I didn't, or I probably did it in a video where I reviewed a bunch of products. If I find that video, I'll make sure to link it somewhere, because right now my brain is boggled and I truly can't remember if I showed my thoughts and opinions on this particular bronzer. However, if you want to see what my thoughts are on both of these bronzers, since we're doing a battle of the bronzers, both by Morphe, please keep on watching. Alrighty then, let's go in first with the Glamour bronzer right here. Now, as you can see right here, it is a beautiful, rich shade right here. I can tell that I have dipped into this bronzer, but I probably haven't revisited it that much. I can tell you that, okay? All right, and then we have the new Bronze Show bronzer right here, and it's this shade right here. Now I will say this one, the Glamour Bronze looks very much so more warm and rich in shade, where the Bronze Show looks more cooler in undertone, in my opinion, but we will see. Okay, we will most definitely see. So I'm going to do a swatch real quick of the Glamour bronzer. There you go. All right, Prodigy, and here we go, Cocoa Wow, and there you go. Okay, so they will not give off the same effect, I can tell you that right now. This Cocoa Wow, the Bronze Show, it is coming up to look just a little bit more muted in shade and a little bit more cool in undertone, whereas the whereas the Prodigy looks more warm. Most definitely looks more warm in shade. Okay, so I'm going to put the let's put the Glamour Bronze on first. Okay, let's put that on first. A Morphe brush on the Glamour Bronze right here, and I could have swore I did a review on this, but I truly can't remember. Truly can't remember. Okay, but let's just go in and see. Oh yeah. Okay, so off the rip, and I really and truly didn't use that much, but I can most definitely see the warmth from the Glam Show. Okay, and it's okay. I will say this, it's very fine meal. It does not feel rough or anything like that. It's just that I will say go in with a gentle hand if you don't want to come off looking too red, or if you don't like something that's going to give that red tone to it. Okay, because this one most definitely does give a red most definitely has like a very warm undertone to it right there, as you can see. Okay, so if you don't like something with a red undertone, I wouldn't suggest this one to you. Not that it looks bad, but it comes off just a, maybe in my opinion, just a little bit too red. Just a little bit too red in the undertone. If they mute that down just a little bit, I feel like it would be better. Just a little bit better, okay? Okay, so now we're going to go in with Bronze Show Cocoa Wow, okay? I'm going to use a totally different brush. I'm going to use the brush that it came with the collection that came out. And just to give you a heads up, this bronzer retails for $14, and the brush, if I'm not mistaken, retails for $18, okay? So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to put this, pat that on it. Okay, and let's not, I'm not gonna start on the forehead, I'm gonna start on the cheek area. Well, okay. I really can't see it that much, so maybe I should have started on the forehead. Okay, I see that. I see that. I don't know if you guys see it. I see that. Okay. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can see it. It did warm up my skin a bit, but in a very subtle way. The same way I would say the one of my favorite bronzers, which is the Mented Out of Office. Absolutely love the Mented Out of Office because it gives me more of a natural warmth to my skin, okay? Not everybody is red. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay, not everybody is red, but in tone to where you will want a red bronzer or something with a red undertone on your face. Sometimes you need something just maybe just a little bit more muted, maybe something that's a little bit more neutral to cool to give a little bit of warmth to your face. Maybe something just a little bit more natural of a look, okay? Because this right here, looks good. Just gave a little bit, just a light little bit of something to it, just to add just a little bit of warmth, just a little bit. Not that it has to be so red in undertone, but it has to bring something to it. And I'm correcting this red on this side, and it's taking that red, oh, it's taking that red away, and it looks, guys, it looks so much better. It looks so much better. Look at that. Y'all see that? Y'all see how pretty that looks? Look at that. That looks so much better. That looks so much better. And even if, say, if you thought that you couldn't see the bronze show, if you thought that you couldn't see the bronze show that much, and you yourself, and it's a personal preference, don't get me wrong, it's most definitely a personal preference, but if you felt like you wanted just a little bit more warmth, just a little bit more red and undertone in it, you can most definitely mix the two. Put the warmer on first lightly in the areas, and then add something to just blend it out and mute it out just a little bit more on top of it, so that it could just just come on down just a little bit. Not so red. Not everybody has a red undertone. So that just muted it down just a little bit. And I truly do like it muted down just a little bit more. Okay, so me myself, I am liking Bronze Show just a little bit better than Glamabronze. And I did go on the Morphe website. I do not see this bronzer available anymore, so chances are they've replaced it with Bronze Show. Okay, so in my opinion, Bronze Show is most definitely worth it. But if you have Glamabronze, if you do have Glamabronze, try it. Just try what I did with putting the warmth on top of it, under it, and putting the Glamabronze, something just a little bit more muted in tone, over it, so it could just wash out that red just a little bit. I promise you, I think you will most definitely like it. And even if it's not necessarily the Glamabronze, maybe even if you have the Fenty Beauty, the original deepest shade was Mocha Mami. Mocha Mami is very much so redder in shade, as opposed to Thick Mint, which they brought out later on as the next deepest shade. And I love Thick Mint. It's a darker, richer, beautiful shade. If I'm not mistaken, I think is it? I thought I had it right here in my vanity, and I do not see it. Chances are it's packed up. It's packed up in my makeup, my makeup bag, because I did just get back from a trip and I still haven't unpacked my makeup yet. So, but you know what I'm talking about. If you know what I'm talking about, the Mocha Mami, which was, like I said, the original deepest shade from the Fenty bronzers, the Stalk'r instant bronzers, and then later on, like a year later, she came out with Thick Mint, which was very much so a deeper shade, but more of a natural warmth to it. Instead of it being more red in undertone, it's more muted in undertone, just like the Bronze Show, Cocoa Wow. Cocoa Wow, okay? But most definitely, I like the Cocoa Wow. I think it did just bring some warmth into my face, but for someone with a more deeper undertone, where I'm not necessarily orange warm in undertone, I'm more neutral warm in undertone. I think that this right here with this more neutral shade right here, I feel like this is more of a neutral shade. Also, I thought it was more cool, but it's more muted, just maybe just a little bit more neutral in undertone, in my opinion. It's not cool, but it's not, like, you know, it's most definitely not warm, you know. So I would say it's probably more neutral cool, you know. But other than that, you know, I loved it. I think it did bring some warmth into my face, and I absolutely love this look. I love that. It brought something. It just brought it a little alive, just a little bit alive, you know. And you don't have to do much in the bronzing area to bring the warmth back into your skin. And like I said, if you feel like it, I'm not adding any more product to this other brush, but I'm just gonna sweep it ever so gently on this side to bring just a little bit more of that red richness into my skin. And I love it. But that is it. That is all in this quick comparison of the Morphe bronzers right here. I'm going to leave some information down in the description box, because clearly, as you can see, the Prodigy is a much bigger size. It is 20 grams, whereas the Glam Show is just 7 grams. And I can't remember the price point to this, but it's Morphe, so I know it was not a horrible price point. But then again, like I said, I looked online and I did not see that they're selling it anymore. So all you have is this. So probably shouldn't even mention that, but But that is it. That is all. I thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe to my channel if you have not already subscribed. And please give me a thumbs up if you like me just a little bit. I thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to stay blessed, stay beautiful, and please continue to stay safe. We still got things floating in the air. Bye.